See, this is how you also, that you can go ahead and you can make different shapes individually. Like I can see now how these are being drawn, so I can also go and copy if I want just this angle, for example. And know now that I can make that separately.
Well, I'm glad that I've figured out how the hell I did it. And now I'm going to be able to use it in more different designs and continue to build my spaceship.
I'm going to go crazy into this thing during the coming week.
I'm just going to like wake up, log in, and see that you've redone the entire claim out of microvoxels. Every single piece of it. It's just gonna be
no.
But this is also like, for those of you who like this toolbox that we're calling it, or whatever. Some of the ways that some of those things are done is, for example, by identifying shapes in this way. Like you paint it up and you can see how voxels link up with each other, how the corners link up with each other. So you can exclude some of those and easily take out the pieces that you want. And that's like the weird things that is going on here. When you cut a hole into here, they have to reorganize themselves. Let me see. Like when you cut these holes into here, what was before sort of squares has now had to reorganize themselves to make some way of making this happen, because they always have to be connected somehow. So that's why all these weird things happen. You can see that when I'm making the microvoxel roof thing too. The same thing happens in between. There's really some weird shapes that happens.
Yeah, and you've got to weld it together to make it look a bit better.
Yeah, you always have to manipulate those connection points between the angles of the voxels.
Yeah.
Okay, Caledorian says, I'm still having trouble with making roofing with the line tools. And Rembo 1992 says, how do voxels link up with each other?
Well,
two questions.
The first one wasn't really a question, though. It was just a statement.
Yeah, I think the only thing I would say with that is don't really rely on making roofs with the line tool. The best thing to do is really use blocks and then smooth them. Obzzarva's made a really good video on that. Made a couple, actually.
Yeah, I will always recommend, like we did earlier in the stream too, that you build it like you would in Minecraft and then smooth it. That will get you the more precise version of. Let's see here. I'm going to do a little demo here on. Oh, no, that was not what I wanted to. I wanted to paint it. Fill it. I mean, fill it in. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Okay. So let's say that this is one of the blocks. I'm just enlarging it now. Let's say this is the smallest type of block that you place in the game normally. Then why is my tools not reacting? There we go. Then what you have to understand about voxels is that they work like I'm demonstrating now. Although that's not the correct size, but essentially all of the sides, when you see like one square, the side, that consists of two triangles, and that will be the case on every side of it. So there will be like, let's say, like when we go over here, we call this then a corner, right? So we have one corner, two corner, three corner, four corner, 8, and 12 corners total. And each of these corners will always do whatever they can. Like if you have another box next to it, and of course I can't really misform that box so much. If there's another voxel placed next to it, that corner will link up with that corner, the bottom will link up with the bottom corner, and so on and so forth. That's easy when they're just straight next to each other. But when they're not, if this one, for example, were skewed a little bit, then this one would be pulled out to meet it. So they have to adjust, and that's how smoothing happens, and that's how also many of these weird things happens that you see here. Like all the corners are trying to align with some other corner. If they can't find anything, then weird stuff happens. And if they do find something, then they will be smoothed or get weird angles. I hope that explains it a little bit, how they link up to each other. And back to chat. This stream is sort of like a rehearsal for finding out what will be contained in like the ultimate voxel guide video at one point. Okay, guys, you can speak now. I'm reading chat.
Yeah, I can't really see it well, but I think it's plastic. Baggy says, is there a ring you can craft that gives plus crafting?
No.
Not craftable, no. You can
get it
buy
in a bonus.
You can buy, and well, is it the Mastercraft Blazer? Is it in Trailblazer or is it in Explorer as well?
Trailblazer.
Yeah.
So $100, you can buy it for $100, or you can win
I don't
it.
think they're going to be putting that particular one in either. I think that's pretty unique, that one.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't be really worth it for the people that bought it, I guess.
To be honest, I've had more luck with that ring. I've seen people
You
use
have,
it,
yeah.
craft and craft and craft.
Rembo 1992 says, is it possible to create moving creations like cars, planes, etc.?
Not yet.
No.
And not that we know of, but it's an idea. They are entertaining, I believe.
Winter 347 says, I'd like to stop by and see more of your work. What server and island should I visit?
Well, you should visit. This is not my claim, by the way, and sorry for my weird face at the moment. I'm just trying to place a nicotine gum here so I can sit still for a bit longer. Satisfaction EU on Spine. That's where we're working now. This is Gemma's claim. And you can find it. It's pretty close to Portal. Just straight right of the Portal.
Yeah, it's right, literally the one right next to the portal on the east.
Okay, let me just go through my little since we have so many in the stream now, and I haven't said anything for about 2 hours about this. A couple of things we're working now on some microvoxel stuff and just figuring things out. If you have any ideas or anything, feel free to share them. But in the midst of that, there's two things going on at the moment. One of them is I saw someone is planning to buy stuff. That Moobot just helped me out. Thank you, Moobot. If you're going to buy this game, if you don't already have it, or someone is going to buy this game, please use that link there that you can see in the chat right now. Even though the link is messed up, you just have to put a space at the end of that link. It's the word "and" is there. You can see it in chat right now, and it doesn't. That's not part of the link. That's just I tried to write the actual word "and." If you click on that link, you will get to the purchase page, and when you purchase it, you can copy paste in that same code, which is called Obzzar92. What happens when you do that is that I get a bunch of stuff to give away, like, for example, beta codes, In rare cases, that's not something I get a lot of, but I do get quite a few of those. The jumping bands, the lunar anklets that makes you jump super tall. So for every so and so many that buys anything in there using my promo codes, I get more of those to give away. Right now I'm having a giveaway over at my Facebook page. There's also a video on my YouTube that explains the rules of that, but in short, how you do it, if you want a lunar anklet, you jump onto my Facebook page, you write me a private message, and you say that you want a lunar anklet. And I will give out those lunar anklets in the order that they were requested. This started last night, so it's not that much time left, but I had 50 of them. I don't think all of them are taken yet. So that's for the lunar anklets. You also have to be subscribed to my YouTube and like the Facebook page to participate, and that goes for both competitions. Now, if you need a beta key, there's a different competition. It's also on my Facebook page, and what you do there is every day I post on the wall that this post is today's competition. You just answer that post on the Facebook wall and say, I'd like to participate, or whatever you want that key. And every day I will also make a new post that announces who won the day before, and that this is now the new post that you can answer the day after. So every day I will give out a new beta key. I have some founders packs as well, and I will randomize those in there. So you will either get a beta key or even a full Trailblazer pack in some circumstances. That's pretty much it. But do watch that video. It's the latest video on my YouTube channel right now. Obviously it will hop down in places there after a while, but right now it explains everything. It's 4 minutes long. I don't want to explain it over and over again individually. That's why. Okay, that's all I had to say on that.
Okay, Caledorian says, Lumicite. I keep getting my friend asking how to make it on which crafting machine, basically, and what materials are used.
I don't remember which it is. Do you have it?
It's a superior saw table, but I'm gonna go ahead and link the best thing ever. There you go. Tells you every recipe, what it needs to be crafted on.
Oh, excellent.
What tier the item is, all of that magical stuff. And yeah, it's really useful. I don't know how many times I've been like mining and just kind of derped and forgot what I'm actually out for, and then looked at that and just realized, oh, I need this much.
But hold on, there's no superior saw table anymore, is it?
Yeah, there is. There's we can't make the legendary one, but we can make the superior one.
Saw table? Is that a refinery? Or Thinker's Workshop? Or hold on.
No, it's called a saw table. You know, the one with the big spinning saw blade?
Oh yeah, there we go. All right, but dude, I thought those things only made planks and stone.
Yeah, well, technically, Lumicite is a stone.
Where's your superior saw table, Joe? Oh, it's on the roof, isn't it?
Yeah, all the superior things are on the roof, but I don't think you'll be able to do anything with them.
No, I won't. It's true.
You'll have to teleport back to yours.
He doesn't need to. Come to this disc. Here we go.
Oh, I'm underneath something weird.
You might want to stand on top of that. Just come and pick mine up and then put it back down.
Oh. This one?
Yeah, just right click, pick it up, and then put it back down.
Because that would make it yours then.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like we didn't. Why would they do that? You know.
I know, weird.
It's because you got full builder rank, but they forgot that, you know.
Yeah. Okay. We can get the Lumicite things. So red one is.
They all require different stuff, different gems.
Ruby and obsidian. Orange. I can't even make orange ones. Okay, topaz. It's not that hard. It's just it takes a lot though.
Gems, yeah. Well, you do craft 1,100 of it. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. It's like one of these takes it. All right, I get it. Yeah.
That would be pretty ridiculous, having to spend like 800 diamonds for one piece of it.
But if I were to make these now, I have one of those top tier ones, so that would be 1,300. So that
How do you have a top tier when it requires Ethereum?
no, it doesn't.
The sort table does.
No, it doesn't.
Does it not?
No, I have it. Gemma has
Why
it on the
has
roof
it
there
on
too.
there?
Look on the roof. Look on the roof just in front of me. It's
Maybe
there.
I was missing something and
Are you
got my
talking
stuff
about the one that
confused.
looks like a castle?
Yeah. Hold on, let me.
I know there's one thing that you can't do in Legendary yet. I don't know
The loom.
what that is. Ah, right. Yes.
And so that you can't make the best loom, but this one you can make. It's here on the stream now, and this one gives you 1,300. And the best loom you can't make either, and also you can't make the best whatever this is called,
Sifter.
The hell am I doing?
Yeah. Friendly reminder from someone: Moobot needs updating because it's saying EQM when it should be saying landmark.
Yeah, I'll talk to the loom Moobot after the stream.
Yeah, give it another slap. It needs
Yeah.
it every now and then. It's so cheeky.
That Moobot.
Alright, well, I'm going to
Just keeps upsetting everyone, doesn't he, Moobot?
What did you say?
I'm going to
Okay.
quickly run off and get myself some materials.
Oh, hold on. I'll give you back your saw table in case something happens. I just wanted to have a
Well,
quick
I've got
look
to
at.
come back and craft it anyway, so...
All right. No,
I'm
just
just
a
leaving
second.
Gemma's claim if you want.
Yeah, but then it's placed by me and you can't pick it up. Oh yeah, you
Okay.
can. Or
I'll just do the same thing the same way you got it.
but can't anyone here pick it up now?
Anyone with
No.
builder permission.
They'd have to have builder, and there's only 4 people. Well, actually, yeah. I just want to point that out is when during these sessions, everybody's given builders rights. So be careful. Yeah, be careful about that.
Wonderful.
Buy beware. That's why you have your own section.
Yeah, give them
So I put it on the regular claim.
Uh,
I don't know, I crashed. How many were?
Both of you. Well, you two have
I'll put it here in the
builder
center of town.
access. You two have builder access pretty much.
I'm putting it here in the center of
that?
everything, like because we are the only ones that has
Yeah.
builder access here, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm in front of you, like your main door now.
If you go downstairs, there's actually a you and Dietz section
Oh, there
in the
is.
cellar. There's a you and Dietz section in the cellar,
Okay.
effectively because of the claim it's on, and you could put it there, and then Dietz will be able to pick it up there. It's the new big area.
Yeah, with all the
yeah.
barricades and the walkways
Because
and stuff.
technically anything that's not in that
But that's still in. That's still
separate
in.
area will be cleared every now and then, you see, if it's not in that area.
But that's still in claim 1, is it?
It's in claim 1 or, well... claim
Okay.
one,
Well, I was
let me
able to
see.
place this in claim 1, so I'll leave it there. And it's on the surface now.
Okay. Right. Yeah, claim 1's fine. Yeah, claim 1's fine. I just didn't remember.
Let me
I will
Yeah.
be right back.
catch
Yeah.
up on the chat here. J. Respito says, "Oh, he just got a founder's key. Awesome. Try it out. See you in game." Also, someone mentions in regards to the competition, well, if you don't use Facebook, and I'm sorry, but that's your problem. I have to put down like some way of doing it, and Facebook is by far the easiest way for me to do it. The only way I can be sure that it's actually the right person that gets stuff. At the same time, obviously, and this should be no surprise to anyone, I hope not anyways, is of course like those of us who are like landmark insiders, they call us. That doesn't mean we get any inside information, but it means we get access to give out these kind of these competitions and stuff. And the way we do that is basically people watch my videos, my streams and stuff, so I create some kind of awareness. I don't promote the game per se, although sort of, but not like false promotion, you know? Just playing the game. And if people are interested, they might as well buy things off of us. And then eventually we get these keys we can give out, and that creates more views, more basically promotion for our channels, the ones of us that are insiders. So that's like the circle it does. So one way that comes back to me is if more people get to see, for example, my videos, and that's why it's very preferable to me that I hold it on some form of social media where your interaction with my pages shares my content in a way, or creates more views, more likes and stuff on those pages. So it's no secret that's a big part of it. So if you can't use Facebook, then I can't really make separate rules for everyone's preference there in social media. It's just how it is going to be. It's way too many keys and way too many things to keep track of to administrate it in multiple fashions.
Talking about multiple fashions, could you explain about the observer chatting game and when we use it, when we pay attention to it and when we don't?
That's true. Also, let me just, what time is it? Right. There's many ways to communicate with us. We have thank you, there's a friend request. That's one of them. Send a friend request to me, for example, Observer, or to Gemma, Chief Archon. You see the name here. You should probably post in chat as well. We are the ones that usually hold the stream. Deeds Tales is in the stream right now. And basically, but if you just want to be in touch with this community that is frankly starting to shape up here, like we're starting to get some good friends here that comes back every week and that we can hang out with outside of the stream too, then one way of doing that would be to type /join space observer in game in the chat here, and you will join this channel. And I'm sorry, but I don't really pay attention to it in stream that much because I also read the Twitch one and do things. But other than that, when we're playing the game, just hanging out, not streaming, then that's a good way for a group chat, basically. So type that in /join space observer, and you will be in this chat here, and you can see who is on, or you can't see who is on, but you can hear when someone is talking. If you want to add friends or get groups and stuff, then you can do that based off of the stream.
Indeed.
It's very practical. All right.
I don't think I have a choice if I want to be in the stream. Anyway, I just kind of have to.
Also, if we see people regularly in the area in Observer chat, then you do. I'm kind of adding those people to our TeamSpeak so that we can talk to them when Observer's not streaming. Observer comes into the TeamSpeak every now and then, and so there's a chat that goes on when he's not streaming as well.
Yeah, and I mean that part of it, like the fact that the channel is called Observer, and that that has really nothing to do with me. That was just the first thing I thought of, and then it kind of stuck since it's my name. So it has nothing to do with it's not like an Observer clan or anything, but it's just a community, and this is the best way to, or the fastest way to identify that community, basically. But the TeamSpeak there, it's a good way to get in touch with other players and hang out and do things together, and without having to type so freaking much, because you're doing a lot of things with tools here. It's annoying to type so much while working with tools, really, isn't it? I feel so.
Angry Pee-wee says, anything on water and or piping and pumping systems for liquids?
Not a clue. It would be nice if water was in the game before we started looking at that kind of stuff, wouldn't
we've always been under the impression that that was a sure thing, haven't we, Gemma? But
Yes.
at
Well, there's
the same
buckets.
time, at the
They
same
have
time, I
actually
heard.
said it. They have
Yeah,
actually
but
said
I
it.
did like the most recent the most recent thing I heard about that was over on a different stream there, Carnage stream, and he's an insider just like me, and like let me just on that thing we were talking about before, he obviously is a huge streamer, and a lot of people bought things using his promo codes, and as a result, Omid and whoever was the lead designer. Game designer of this game came onto a stream for about half an hour to an hour answering questions. That's one of those cool things that can happen live, I mean, with camera and everything. So what they said on that stream was essentially, I can't remember it word for word, but one of the things was that thing with the water physics, with the pipes and everything, that's not really one of the first things they're going to be putting in. It's like in the long term, we hope we can do that kind of thing, but it's not really something they've worked out yet.
There are little clues that say that will tell you it's difficult. I'll read you something from Smoke Jumper himself if you like.
What clues?
Well, about dynamic water on the Landmark website, Smoke Jumper said dynamic water. This is the water that everyone's waiting for, so that you can start playing with fluid dynamics in your creations. It's coming, but it's also some pretty hairy research and development.
Yeah.
So it'll take a while, and a while still.
When did he post this?
This is dated March the 20th. No, wait, no, let's get that right. March the 26th.
Okay, that was probably after that stream then. Okay, cool. So we know it's coming then. That's good. But it's probably coming late.
That technically doesn't like say that we're going to have piping and whatnot. It just says that we're going to be able to bucket it up, and we already know that for a fact.
Yeah.
No, hold. Can you read it back? What did they say again?
Okay, dynamic water. This is the water that everyone's waiting for, so that you can start playing with fluid dynamics in your creations.
Fluid dynamics.
Yes.
Moving
Actually moving water, that means.
Yeah. Well, bucket it up can be that's not even an animation required. That's just like you have a bucket, click here, and now it's full. Like so, I would imagine it's something a bit more complicated than that he refers to.
Yeah.
Fluid dynamics. It sounds like what's it called? Dang it.
Just the way it's
This is,
worded.
by the way, this is under the big heading caves and water. And it also, this is why I've been going on about water bringing in caves, because under the heading caves and water, he just tells people that static water's coming first before dynamic water.
Well, that makes sense.
And caves will come before dynamic water as well.
Well, it just reminds me of like the rain collection kind of systems where you've got like bits of piping at an angle to make the water flow into a vat or something. So it sounds like we're going to be able to do that, but with actual water sources or people's buckets of water.
I do know there was somewhere on a stream, I can't remember which stream, where they actually did talk about digging trenches and making water flow. So I fully expect that.
That would be the only interesting way of doing it. Like when you have this kind of the thing is though, there's not really that much physics in the game yet.
Yeah, being able to
It could
jump
be,
20
but
foot high and then drop off a mountain.
well, I mean, but
physics.
there isn't really any moving objects. I mean,
Yeah, there's nothing for us to see apart from particles.
yeah. So the question is, the water would probably be particles, right? Or Will it? No.
No, because that would be really resource intensive.
Yeah, that's true.
From what they say, I can't see why pipes wouldn't work, but the size of the pipe might be important because it depends on how. Because it's still going to be voxels, the water, technically. So it would have to be a.
If the water is like
pipe would have to be
voxels,
big enough. The pipe would have to be big enough for the voxels to be able to fit and slide through. Even though
okay.
it
So
might
the
not
question
look
here is like if it's like because like Minecraft water is not very good physics really. I mean it's moving water, but it's not
no,
really.
that's not real moving water.
No, I mean it doesn't empty a pool, for example.
I have seen a video of. It's not made by the same man who made the voxel system for Landmark, but another company has made voxel water, and I've seen that actually working.
I've seen a demo of some game that was sort of like it's like a blocky voxel type game that doesn't really play like a game yet, but it's more like a voxel
No.
sandbox.
That's right.
Where the demo I saw was he like splashed some water or snow or something in the top of a mountain and it just like took off down
Yeah,
there and
that's
spread
right,
out.
yeah.
That's the one you're saying?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, same one. The water didn't look very good in that, but
No, that was just like balls or
Yeah,
blocks
yeah.
falling down, but obviously that's just a smoothing issue, kind of.
I believe, I'm not sure, I think it was Angry P who was also asking about moving items, things that are dynamic like water,
Oh, yeah.
driving maybe a windmill, a water wheel or something like that.
Yeah.
That's something I really want, mechanics, basically, in a game.
Well,
And
depending on the way they did the
pumping
water.
stations as well. I think Angry P is interested.
Yeah, depending on how they want to do the dynamic water would depend on how possible an actual dynamic water wheel would be, because you'd need like the flow pressure of it, so it's got to actually be able to. It depends how realistic you want this water to be. I mean, you could put a water wheel down that has a built-in animation, so it looks like it's working, but it's not.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
you could try go for the whole like simulation kind of thing, which would probably be a resource hog again.
So it depends how they want to do it. If they want to make it look like it works or if it actually works.
Yeah, there's lots of things they could do. It's like the same with the piping that you're talking about. It could just be a dynamic texture with data flowing through it instead of water, and it just looks like there's water inside it. You never know.
Another person, Danger Mouse 007, says, I want to make a fountain but using pipes and head of water. So he also said, I want to know if I create a build with a river going through it, I hope some person upstream doesn't move the stream elsewhere. That would be annoying.
Yeah,
I thought that.
that's probably going to happen, actually. I cut off the water supply, yeah.
Water
Well,
wars.
Yeah.
You could like reenact old like medieval style battles with that, can you? Cut off the water supply and leave the
Yeah.
castle.
Poison it, piss in it in the upstream.
It's just wrong.
So like that nice pond is all that, just like a yellow
Green.
river running through your nice little. That'd be awesome. Especially since Gemma were talking about like having cows and livestock and stuff.
Goodbye, cows.
No, I mean like you have cows upstream and like all they do is shit in
Just
the water all the
dump them,
time
yeah.
for the guy
Oh.
downstream.
That's just nasty.
That would be really bad if they actually did implement a food and like thirst meter.
Well, you have free. What's it called? Oh man, what was it called when you fertilizing your, your crops
Manure.
downstream? So you have like cow upstream, crops downstream.
That could
You're
work.
then you're going to need to build a water filtration plant.
Yeah,
This
is awesome.
It's going to get complicated, isn't it?
yeah. But this really depends on how much physics. Because what they also mentioned in the chat here right now was like for that fountain, or Kimball also says like. For the water to pass through pipes upwards, you will need tight pipes. You would have to rely on pressure as well, vacuum and pressure. I'm not sure if they will go that far. That would be very, very...
Kimball 83 says for water to flow.
That's
through
what I
pipes.
just read. Yeah.
Oh, what, the upward motion one? I beg your pardon.
You weren't listening. How dare you?
I'm sorry, I was reading chat.
All right.
I have my excuses.
No, so yeah, so that I'm thinking that's... I'm not expecting there to be water pressure. So that
You're
you
not
would be able to
expecting
build upward pipes.
Straight up, like real physics.
No, I will expect them. I will expect like water pieces to be able to find their way through cracks and, you know, in the terrain or even holes. But I'm not sure. I don't.
With it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the limit of what I'm expecting. That would be awesome in and of itself.
That's just pretty much exactly what I'm expecting.
Mm.
And again, they can imitate these types of physics just with data and smart-looking textures. You don't actually have to have
Yeah,
any
and
of
then
this real stuff.
then you could probably build like a pump station prop or something that will actually have that function that will manipulate the water.
Yeah. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't even know what the water's going to look like, yet alone start building like props and stuff for it.
This is interesting. Okay, it's getting dark here now. Let's go check out this luminescent thing. Oh, no, you have it here too? No, that's not with the luminescent things. Let me see downstairs.
There is some on the stairs, actually.
Mikey DK says, I expect to see realistic working steam engines, nothing less.
Yeah. Well, you have realistic looking traffic lights over here now with these luminescent things. They're really glowing
Billboards.
when it's dark.
I just randomly thought of a quick time event shoveling coal into a steam engine. That would really suck. Just sat there for hours
Quick time
trying to
event.
move your boat or something.
Oh, if they ever add quick time events to this, I will be, oh man.
Right. Caledorian says, I'm building something like a Turkish bath, Roman Arts Deco, and I am trying to make a decorative fountain on in the middle. Sorry if I'm stopping, it's because the chat's jumping. So far, I'm having difficulty on what to design to fit the build. Any suggestions?
Google. just
Roman bath, Google.
Yeah, there's loads of different types, and you can look at all the detail in the columns and the flooring and stuff. Marble is probably going to be your best friend as well.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen any marble since the update, which is kind of weird.
You haven't?
Only alabaster, yeah. It's kind of
You
weird.
probably haven't been messing about on the right levels.
I've been building a lot though, haven't I? So.
I
Need to go to the right
haven't
team.
picked up as much marble as I have alabaster, but I have found stuff. I have like 5,000 marble. Which is approximately the same as I have amaranthine.
I have 1,500, not a lot.
Marble. Yeah, I got about 5,000.
I tend to find it in, not in the deserts, not like in grasslands in tier 2, tier 1 zones. I don't know, tier 2, tier 3 maybe.
Yeah. Well, I only get
Yeah,
the
you
tier
need.
4,
It's
so.
a tier 3 item, isn't it? So that's where it's going to be the most abundant.
These luminescent things, they don't actually have any like light
No,
properties around them.
They don't
No,
like
they don't
give off,
emit.
like-
They glow. They don't emit.
Right. That's interesting.
but you could add a.
Are they shining for
trophy
you
to
now,
it.
though?
Yeah. They're very shiny. So they don't light up a room, they just glow
No.
themselves. Hmm.
It's same with the plants, isn't it? I don't have the graphics quality to see the glowing plants and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
but,
those yeah, I know which you mean.
No, they don't. Oh, the
plants
plants. Some of the
don't light
plants
stuff
do emit.
Oh, they
Some
do?
of the plants do emit. Yes, they do. And the tall ones, they sort of like. But literally, the plants can actually change the coloration of the area that you stick them in. especially the big ones. Let me see. Let me go and make a big one.
Having a look
Because
at some of them.
in the town that I had before, I had a load of them, and John didn't like them because it completely changed the look of everything.
That's probably because he was getting like 2 frames per second.
No.
That place did look like it would just destroy everything, computer-wise.
Yeah, I think Observer would agree with you there.
You'd go in on Windows 7 and come back in like XP. Or even worse,
Don't
Vista.
you go picking on my land, boy.
I don't know which of these plants glow though. There's only one called glowing anything.
It's probably the one that glows.
Yeah, but
There's one that looks really alien. Ah, found some of them. Let me craft a few.
fungal mound. Does that glow?
No.
No. Honey dripper. Honey dripper. That's a cool one. That's the one that someone used that for a dragon eye.
I haven't seen any of
I
that.
remember that, yeah. I remember that. Right, let's put these plants down.
How I can make so many plants now. These cost nothing to make. I'm
They
not sure.
do, don't they? They're next
can-
to nothing.
Just plain wood log.
Yeah, they put that in the patch notes for one of them. They were
Actually,
like,
I think they have altered
they
the
did.
environmental effects of the plants, because I've put it down and it's emitting its dust, because I've put them near the house leading to the cellars, the construction leading to the cellars, and it's not changing the surroundings. That's, unless it's my imagination, that's changed.
Where are you guys upstairs again?
Yeah, I'm upstairs, just at the top of the stairs.
Oh yeah, that's the one I made too. That one.
And they kind of like drip a dusty effect, and that's still there. And as you can see, they've got little spores that fly about them. They are so dead, the triffids.
I'm still mining, so I'm not actually there at the moment.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What about those
No.
desert? Hold on. There's some red desert roses kind of things that glow
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah, someone
They
just
glow
said
as
in
well.
the
Oh.
Daystars just said in the chat about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that was the one I was looking for. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I got some of them at the front of the coach house.
Look at this though. I like this one.
The red
The
ones
eye.
glow a lot.
This is a perfect eye for a monster. If you're making a dragon, you put this one
Oh,
down
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You should put it on a wall or something, so you can see how it's more like an eye.
Should we build a? But it has to be put in an angle, sort of.
You can be building a dragon now.
Maybe.
Danger Mouse 007 says, I can't wait for plants that want to kill you. And they've shown a video of plants that want to kill you.
Oh, they have.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, they're
It's-
big and nasty looking.
It's a bit like a Venus flytrap, but with 3 leaves.
Yeah, and it looks vicious.
Why?
Your wish will be granted.
So not only do we have to look out for like, I don't know actually what kind of mobs they're planning to have, but there will be flesh-eating plants while you're harvesting with your sickle quietly in the forest.
I can't wait. Imagine walking up to a plant, just pull your sickle out, cut the top of the plant off, and then just a giant creature coming out and trying to swallow you. Opportunity for a quick time event there.
Quick time event, yeah.
Mary Lowly said, definitely not big enough for my dragon. Ah, but you have to remember with props you can resize them.
Oh yeah.
You can make them very big indeed.
What was it called again? That one, the dragon eyes.
Do not know.
I want another one so I can make like double eyes.
I still don't have a clue what you guys are talking about.
There's
I'm
a... There you go.
It's like a glowing mushroom, isn't it? So,
Old growth honey dripper is called.
yeah, I've seen that in the video and just never seen it in the game. But it's the same with... It's probably my graphics settings.
Oh, it will be on the live stream later. Or I mean on the video from the live stream.
Yeah.
If you have
Well, I can always
deep
watch...
need to watch.
I can always rewatch it through the actual video section on Twitch, if need be.
Seeps0 says, do you think they will be adding silver or gold panels and textures? So far it's just ore.
That, yeah, I'm pretty sure they will do. So you can make actual nice looking like golden statues and stuff for maybe like a dwarven kind of themed build. Something like that. But they're trying to add as many genres as they can, really, aren't they? And suggestions and stuff like that.
Yeah, they don't want it to be purely fantasy. That's also why they changed the name.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get away from the whole medieval kind of thing, and I'm trying to build a spaceship.
Yeah. So for whoever thought that the eyes were not big enough, this is the size you can get them up to, by the way. So can we size it up even more, I wonder? No, that's the full size of it. But that should make for a decently sized dragon.
Can you pull the eye out a bit more so that we can see the gold area a bit better?
That's extremely mean. How would the dragon feel about that? Pulling his eye out.
What do you mean to pull the eye out
Oh
more?
my goodness, you can put one of the glowing coloured stones in if you make it circular, and then you can have a pupil now as well.
There is a pupil. What are you talking about? Emma, is something looking different on your screen than on mine?
Well, if I look through Twitch, it does look different because I can see the rock in the centre. But let me see what I can see on screen there.
Your monitor's lying to you.
No, I'm seeing the same on screen. It's a totally different monitor.
Really, you don't see the black part in the middle?
I see. Oh, is that? Oh, that black part is part of it, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
So that actually comes with a pupil. It's a very, very cool prop. But this glowing desert rose thing is no, it also doesn't emit light, but it's just glowing.
No.
Because you can see I'm emitting light right now, but that
But
thing isn't.
I might be imagining this, but I really did believe that they did emit light in alpha.
That's possible. Because I think like some people that was making these grove type places would light them up pretty much solely with plants and weird things like that.
Danger Mouse 007 says she wants a red eye in the middle, which we can actually do now. We can do red glowing eyes.
Yeah, you can make a glowing bowl. You can use these. You can use these flowers.
Well, we've got the lumicite.
Yeah, you can make a lumicite bowl. Do that. Look how that would look. Can you make like a red lumicite bowl orb? The smallest one. Do you have a lumicite? Or hold on. No, that would be very small. You would have to make like a 2x2 and smooth it, I think. I don't have any lumicite though, do you, Gemma?
I shall teleport to you.
Awesome.
Lumicite, I'm not sure. I think I've got white and possibly green.
What, green and blue, and then I have the rest.
Question, can I rotate? Hold on. Can I mirror this? No, you can't. You can't mirror props.
Holy hell! What the hell is that?
It's a dragon eye.
He looks so mean and angry too.
Yeah. Depends on the way you put. You can turn it on.
Actually, yeah, because if you angled it, you could make it look sort of like concerned or worried.
And what is that supposed to be?
So now it would be very worried. That small one there.
No, that's crying.
You just need a little blue trickle running
No,
off his
we
massive
were
eyelid.
wanting to replace the what's it called?
Yeah, that's
Iris.
easy. You don't even need a rounded object. Couple of blocks. I was trying to get it from my inventory for some reason.
Hmm.
Okay, just to let you know, this is extremely red.
Danger Mouse. Sorry, I can't click on links with this computer I'm watching this stuff on, because it will just mess up and I can't see chat again for the next 15 minutes. So so thanks for the link though, but I'll have to either check it out later, or if you could post it onto my Facebook or something if you happen to be on it.
Okay, so how do I go into tweak mode with this selection?
You have to put it down whilst you're holding shift.
Shift place, yeah.
Ah, okay.
But honestly though, you can't rotate props, or I mean mirror props. Because if I want this eye to be mirrored, like so it looks normal on the other side, there's no way to do that.
I really have no clue what's going on. The tweak mode's all broken.
Really?
Whoa. That was an accident.
Oh, how do you do that? That's
I just moved it back one more block and it overbroke the black part of that.
But that's exactly the shape of the...
Yeah, it's because it's in front of it. The pupil is indented. It's not like rounded outwards.
Hold on. Is the pupil the wall?
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Ah,
GG.
it's not.
We win.
I just placed it.
That was right. It was the wall.
I didn't think it was. Okay. All right then. So it's... I was like, how the hell did it get that shape? I was reacting a bit to the fact that this shape was so angled. I didn't understand why that would be. Okay.
It kind
Well
of suited the shape of the prop.
Now it looks very evil. Hopuk57 says press V while placing an object. Yeah, that's true, but I can't.
That will mirror it.
Yeah, but I
Should
can't
do.
mirror it. I can do that with when I'm placing.
Template.
Yeah, but not
Yeah,
props.
it doesn't work. I just tried it as well.
Well, that takes away the eye idea a little bit.
Build by fraggings. Well, on a dragon, it's on the other side of the face. You only really see one eye at a time.
That's true.
You could always give it a.
Build by fragging says, what are the best harvesting accessories to wear?
Good question, actually. I haven't
I like
been.
to use a ring of brawn and a breeze band.
Depends really what you're harvesting for, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I go for material,
yeah.
ores mainly. I haven't really went out and got plants before, but
Oh no, but I mean like, okay, so basically there are like two things you're going to be harvesting for. Either tons of raw material, like for example, what's it, red, hold on, rubicite ore, yeah, or for example palm hearts or thistle seeds or ancient rootstock and those kind of stuff. And I would imagine when you're looking for the specifics, like this is the rare drop, you would want to go with like assessor's marks. At least that should be the intention of those bands. I'm not sure if it actually works that well, like exactly like that yet, but the assessor's band
work like that, probably.
I don't have any statistics, but I'm like from just what they do, that would be what you use them for. Like you get more rare drops per tree.
Even the green assessor's mark says it's 3.6 discovery, and it says whoever holds this has a chance to find additional rare resources whilst harvesting.
Yeah.
Well, talking of discovery, I just got a green pick with plus 10 discovery.
Oh.
163 harvest damage, 175 harvest speed, size, and 50 harvest speed. So that's going to go in the chest. Anyone wants it?
Plus, oh, it goes in the chest.
Yeah, it's just a green one. Okay.
All right. So if no one has stuff, it's going in these chests.
Discovery. Yeah. That's the new set of chests as
Oh,
well.
right. Yeah. Okay. That's been expanded. Oh, we have outfits here too now.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So now you know, people. And there is even a pulverizer in here, so I'll stuff my mechanized pulverizer in here too. So for those of you who haven't picked up your loot yet, this is where you can get some upgrades. And if you have stuff you don't need, I talked about this before. During the streams, you can always come here, drop off things you don't need. For example, if you made 10 super good pickaxes in order because you wanted to get a legendary one, and now you have a legendary one, and you have 10 axes you don't need, put them in here. And the poor, alms for the poor, they can get them instead.
Could you show people the chests that are open after the observer feed is closed as well, so that they know that, because these ones will be locked when the Twitch feed is not live.
They're just stream only, yeah.
So there's some over in the town that are always open.
Is this supposed to be mine?
I
guess it is.
A chest here, a chest in the shop on the other side, but also some over here as well. And they're open all the time.
Oh, there's actually better picks in this one.
Yeah, it's kind of where I was putting all the picks that I was getting.
And a lot of other
rates.
people actually. We have had quite a few people who just come in and just leave things now, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you need anything, guys, just drop it off here. I know I do whenever I make something extra, which isn't that often, but it happens, then I just drop it off here. So
yeah, it's just a matter of getting the right balance of people that take stuff and people that leave stuff.
we haven't been empty since we started this, right?
No,
it's like
no.
it's been growing.
There's always been goodies here, and hey, it's you guys that are coming here. I mean, all during the week we have people now dropping off something. I expected all the chests to be completely emptied.
Well, it's like I have seen a couple of people come and just like fill up their stuff, but that didn't really make a dent with the amount of stuff that we have going into these chests on a regular basis.
I mean, it just shows how many people there are that are,
The good guy to asshole ratio is pretty decent in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, to be honest, haven't seen anyone that hasn't been nice.
No, I agree. I haven't met anyone that has caused me any trouble.
Could you pick your thing up from the centre of my street, please?
I placed it here so you'd find
What do
it.
you mean you don't have the rights?
I can adjust it. You made me a painter or something, and I can just do this stuff.
Go and put them in his area. Go and put them in his area.
There you go.
You know the paint things.
That's so
awesome.
funny. Right.
Is that a group painter?
I'm going to pick
I
this
think
up.
it's decorator.
I'm going to pick this up and put it in your area. Oh no, actually no, I'm going to trade it with you.
Yeah, that
What
would
are
probably
you
be the
doing?
better way of
That
doing
would
it.
be a better idea. Where's he gone? Stop jumping about.
Run away! I just have to adjust yours and put it into
He's
your
like
plane and pick it up.
Zebedee. Oh, nobody's going to know who Zebedee is. I don't know why I said that.
Magic roundabout.
Oh my goodness. How did you know that?
Because I'm just that amazing.
Xenopixel has
And
joined
modest
us.
too.
Hey, Xenopixel. What are you guys doing down there? I don't understand. Are you just...
We're slow at trading, okay?
I can see that.
What the
Awesome
hell is going
trading
on
skills
now?
you have there.
What was that about? Oh, so we're still doing the... Well, put it down over here. It's just gonna be easier.
Hey, you, trade with me. Come here.
Ah,
Don't make me have to have word with you. Am I spoiling your fun? Oh, he's digging holes. He's putting me in holes. That's it. That is it. You've had it now.
I'm just going to sit
think-
back and enjoy this. It's like...
I think I'm the biggest troll of this, like, entire area, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Are you going to trade with me or not? Right. Now then.
Quiet all of a sudden there.
You get one agate.
Oh, you're so kind.
Thank you. It's a pleasure doing business. I've got no clue
He's
what I'm
not
doing.
digging holes under me. He's putting blocks on my head and making me fall through the earth.
Something just broke here.
That's what you think. Nothing broke.
How do you mean? What do you mean?
Wow. Okay. So, sure.
What's going on?
That looks natural. It's just a flower growing out of the top
What
of a
on
smoking
earth?
chimney.
Isn't that nicer?
And what led to this design concept, Observer?
Well, I mean, it's a glowing... I don't know. It just happened.
Were you abducted
magic,
by
okay.
aliens?
I think it works. Look at that. It looks like it belongs there. It's glowing
A
flowers.
design concept only a mother would love.
Oh, hey. Oh, okay. I have an idea now.
Oh no.
I've got a really awesome idea. You guys are just gonna be like
Maybe it's the
mind
same
blown.
idea. Hold on. So,
Doubtful mine's a train that moves.
Dart is also giving away their age. It says, and says, "I remember the magic roundabout too."
the what?
Don't worry about it.
Dar double O-F. Said, "I remember the magic roundabout too." So they're giving away their age there,
I made a train
as I
that
have
works.
already done.
Kind of.
I don't remember that.
Oh, 60 says, "I'm going to craft 4 Mistral picks and throw some extras in the chest. Hope I get a blue or legendary." Don't make such promises. It might be the very first one that you craft that's what you're looking for.
Guys. I just found a way of making a train that works.
Yeah.
Making a what?
A train that works. It moves. Marvelous.
Hey, you can't stand on the rest of this thing.
I can. You can't. It's because you got to relog because I scaled it up. The hitbox isn't properly rendered for you.
It's a good wheel. It only has one wheel though, but
Who needs wheels?
true. But hey, like, if you have these...
Danger Mouse is saying Zebedee was the best. I think we've gone slightly off topic here with our magic roundabout.
Gemma, have a look here. Wouldn't this work? Wouldn't that be awesome to have, like, you just put a bunch of these smoke thing under it? You look like you have, like, burning flowers out in your landscape.
Yes, come and look at my burning flowers on my... Because I've been so sensible as to put my flowers in my chimney
Yeah, it's
pot.
like wherever you put flowers, you would just put some of these little smoke generator things underneath, right? At least for these glowing ones.
And earth, too.
No, yeah, that's just to simulate. Like, I don't want... It's not a flower growing on a forge. It's more like you use the
It's a
forge to
smoking
create the
flower.
smoke.
Yeah, it's a smoking flower.
Yeah.
Has he lost it now?
They look like they should be burning these flowers.
Has he lost his mind?
I
Has
think
it
what you
finally
could do-
gotten to him?
What you should do with the foundry is make a giant statue, and then use that as the tip of the cigarette.
Didn't someone do that with the Omid portrait? I think I saw a picture of that.
I don't know. I made an O goat.
Oh.
He was like in his stream. It's a lot to deal with, but it was a lot of things that were said in his stream the other day, and
Okay.
celebrating that he went to England and whatnot.
Yeah, I think he... I don't know. I think a lot of things happened in England. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not sure. I haven't...
Lots of alcohol.
Yeah.
What happens in England stays in England,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
So yeah, Emmy from England playing Goat Simulator.
What is that magic roundabout? Is that something specifically British, or...
It's a very old kind of thing.
And
Yeah.
slightly trippy. But for
Yeah,
children...
it's lots of drugs were involved in the creation of the magic roundabout.
Is it it's a children's TV or what?
No.
It was children's TV, yes.
Yeah, but if you were putting your child in front of it, you obviously didn't watch it yourself.
And after that, they had the flower power generation. Which is no surprise.
Oh, right. So that's how it all started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the hippie's childhood.
It's you had talking cows and a guy on springs called Zebedee that used to jump.
Oh, we're gonna
everywhere
have a
on
lot of
springs.
hippies again then in about 10 years. Because some of the children's TV stuff that is right now, it's like a freaking psychedelic. I don't know what it is. It's
Rasta mouse.
I don't know the names of the things. It's just like sometimes my sister has kids that is about that age when they watch that, and I like occasionally I drop by and see like are exposed to that stuff, and it's
Lucky
crazy.
and epileptic.
It's incoherent sounds and waving and vigoring, and I don't know what's going on. I can't identify reality in those series. It's completely psychedelic.
Hi,
What's-
Voidide. How long have you been around? Voidide says last time I was in England, London to be exact, stuff got wild.
Okay, so what happens in England stays in England. That's
What happens in England? What happens in London stays in London. I
it's gonna be the title of this video when it goes on YouTube. Maybe, I don't know. All right. Right. Okay. So
Xenopixel says, since today I focused unsuccessfully on getting a legendary pick and finished enhancing my build early. Would you like to see a pick of the starus of my claim? Don't know what starus is.
What do you mean stars?
Ah, pick of the stars.
no, a pic as in a picture of the status of his claim, I guess.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
That also
yes.
makes sense. And if he has stars, or he or she, or any of the above, or
Oh, you can just go visit him. Where do you live,
yeah,
you know?
that's right.
I think it's time to
I'm
go
only going to
visit
come
people now.
visit you, Xeno, if you friend me first so I can teleport to you.
Yeah, do that. Everyone that hasn't We're gonna go visit some people now, I think, because I run out of things to do here now. I can't think of anything I want to test right now. We can go look at awesome things.
Okay, yeah. Xenopixel already did friend me. I just wasn't looking at my thing.
And if anyone want to port after us, the best way to do that is probably to make sure you're friends with either me or Gemma. Or
Glaneur
Details.
says, are you in the UK or elsewhere, Gemma? I'm in the UK. Does my voice sound foreign or something?
You've just got a very well-rounded English accent. Like, personally, I can't tell where you're from.
Really?
Yeah, I can tell you're English, but somewhere in that vicinity of the world.
Wow. I never thought of myself as having any form of accent.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know where you are. Normally you can locate someone from the way they pronounce certain things.
Well, okay. Well, I was brought up in a children's home, and my parents died when I was very young, so they were very particular about our accents. But when you've got lots of different members of staff who are, for want of a better word, like your parents, I suppose you pick up all of their accents.
Yeah, probably, that's true.
That could be it.
Does make sense.
Xenopixel, give us some details here. Are you in your claim? Can we come visit you? Otherwise we're going somewhere else. Need answer. Because I shall then, unless your claim is very close to a portal, I will teleport to you. Voidide is just porting in here, I see.
Okay, so can you actually... Okay.
I actually, when I was in my teens, I actually had to tone my accent down. Because people they sent me to school in a place called East End of London, and I lived way out in Essex. And people used to take the mickey out of me because they used to, don't you talk posh? So I toned it down. Don't you talk posh? Why do you talk so posh? So I had to tone it down.
Anywhere else in the world, people would have no idea what they were even complaining about. Okay, I don't think Xenopixel is alive right now. Who was it? Are they still here? It's been like 3 hours since, though. Give me names. They had a stream earlier and did something that we were going to look at. I don't think I have a friend. I don't know. Who was that in the beginning of the stream?
Not clear.
No. Alright. So in that case...
sounds like someone you knew in America. Was that deep? Glaneur said, keep catching back button on tablet. I'm in the UK though. You said last you was in England. Strangely, you sound like someone I knew in Oklahoma. I don't know who's talking. Danger Mouse says, Essex girl. Yeah, I am an Essex girl.
Okay, so we have about 45 minutes of visiting people. That's the time frame now. By the way, guys, I just want to let you know something. Like this week is a bit special in the sense that I have a vacation and my wife is away, so I'll be streaming more than just the weekend this week, most likely. Just no specific times yet, but make sure you have me on social medias and you'll get notified. Not sure what and how and why. But anyway, for now we have about 45 minutes left, and we're going to go visit someone. So since Xenopixel is not responding, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, Prono it was hold on. Pono sorceress or something she was called. I'm not sure if she's still in here. With the giant piranha something or other. If none of those say anything though, is there anyone else that has anything cool to show us that we can come have a look at? Otherwise we'll just run and look at random builds and surprise people with storming their place.
The mighty mithril pig army shall descend on your buildings and destroy them with great pleasure.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is something we talked about. There's something I really want to do one time, and I'm going to wait until like more people are aware of these streams and also have access to the game. But once we have like, we can get like 40 or 50 people in here. I'd really like to do some like swarm type filming. Like we get like 50 people in, and I'll like stand on a hilltop somewhere and just film 50 people just chop down a forest like a swarm of bark beetles or whatever they're called. That'd be really cool. And then speed that up. So we have like little clips of what like large numbers of people can do simultaneously. Or like dig a gigantic tunnel through a mountain or something with 50 people. That would be awesome to have on the record. I think I want to do that, but we'll have to wait until there's like we have the option to get more people in here together.
I'm just going to show you how fast I can cut down this tree on my own, and imagine if all 50 people had the same axe.
Excuse me, Cyberzora said, anyone know where there's a good map for marble?
For marble? Oh, that's pretty fast, yeah.
17 hits for that tree.
Well, it's a tier 3 item, so I'm really not up on marble. That's one of the few that I'm not up on. But you will find it most abundant on a tier 3 island.
Yeah, I haven't found anywhere with a lot of marble. We were talking about it before. It seems to be less marble and more. What's the other white stuff again?
When I'm finding a problem finding something on a map that it's supposed to be on, I tend normally to go to the edges of the map where there's desert, and they seem to have an abundance of the substances there.
Well, this is what it looks like anyway.
Yeah, that can't always be said for certain materials, and I fear marble might be one of them. But I would, if you're finding problems, then go to the edge of the map of a tier 3 zone where there are deserts and hunt there. I think that's your best chance, all the same.
I think there's just like 2 people cutting down the entire forest. Or at least attempting to.
But we would have to like spread it out like an army, you know, like
yeah, really wide.
The wide line, yeah, and just see the whole just deforestation. But another thing, like if we spread it out like an army as well, but in like a circular shape, we could dig like a giant cave or something in a mountain, or tunnel directly straight through the mountain.
Yeah.
So.
Didn't we like Player? That was a tier 3. Seem to have memories of us liking places. Player. Is that not true, Observer?
Can't remember which ones I liked for those things. Anyways, no one wants a visit to their place. No one that is here wants a visit.
Caledorian says, recommends, well, he says, I found loads of marble on Courage, Scree, yesterday.
All right, we will go on random
Let's go looking for marble.
visits. Look for marble. All of us. It'll be hard to share. I did.
We'll
I,
have multiple
Yeah,
parties.
that's true.
I found. I found some down here.
Well, are you in your claim, Masker? Because apparently he has an old lady who lives in the shoe thing that he's doing.
Oh, from the story.
I would imagine. Also, Puro Sorceress says you can go to mine if you feel like it. The piranha is the only thing worth looking at right now, though. No.
So who was with the lady in the shoe thing? I didn't. Which chat was that?
That
I
would
didn't
be
see.
Masker 190. I hope you're in your claim, Masker, because then we can jump to you.
Mascot.
Masker 190,
Oh.
MASKA 190.
Masker is a she, I believe.
Well, you never know. But okay.
But
So she, yeah.
you may need to tell us what your character is in game.
It's Masker.
Oh,
Just
it is
ma-
Masker.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't have a link to Masker.
I have teleport.
On understanding.
I'm teleporting it to her right now. And that will cause me to lag up for a bit. Is almost. I don't know why the loading is so slow when you teleport to friend. Like the game will probably almost crash before it comes back, compared to when you zone through normal zones.
I was wrong. I do have Masker on my list. I'm teleporting there now.
Later, Danger Mouse. See you around. Don't forget the competitions and all that. If you or your friends need beta keys or jumping anklets, head on to my Facebook page, watch that video, participate.
Yeah. It's,
My screen just seems to be frozen in transport.
Whoever needed all those circles before, come here and copy these. Here you have like all sorts of perfect
here we
sized
go.
circles.
yeah.
These
Lots of
are-
circles.
Yeah.
Looks like a really weird lampshade.
Yeah, it does, because especially with the moonlight. No, it's not the moonlight. It's me glowing. Okay, never mind. it's like there's weird lighting going through here, but yeah.
The moon doesn't produce lighting. I do.
Yes. I outglow the moon.
That's pretty weird. This shoe looks really uncomfortable to wear.
Hey, Masker, I like your circles.
Yeah, that's what awesome circles.
At some point, is
No.
there any chance we could have a copy of that for our share area?
Yeah.
Because that's another useful tool.
Masker has all the claims that we put out yesterday. not all the claims, the templates.
Oh crap! I'm stuck. What's going on here? Is
You've
that?
been doing a lot of experimenting, haven't you? That's nice.
Huh. Are these like scissors
Oh.
in there? No.
A
Excellent.
lot of experimenting.
You can just Maska, you can just change, just give Gemma
Right.
access there, and she'll take it back to the public public spot. That'd be awesome. So then we'll have all these circles. That just will save a lot of time to have those
That's
templated.
a lot of time-saving stuff right there.
And the bottom ones too are good.
And
Yes,
stuff.
yes. I'll take both of the. If
think
it's
the,
on offer, that is.
Do you think the starfish would survive the pulverizer?
Where's the starfish and why would you pulverize it?
Because
he's him.
Alright.
magic.
That's just what he does.
This is a cool window, by the way.
It is. I saw that. It was pretty nice.
This is something I don't fully understand why this happens sometimes. Like
The edges.
yeah, it's not like it's nothing wrong really with the
It's
shape.
that
It's just
triangulating thing that you were
Well,
showing with, when
yeah.
you're looking at the microvoxels, isn't it?
and that there's not so much yeah, obviously the triangulating, but that causes the texture to shine like from two different sides, so it looks very weird, even though it shouldn't be.
Yeah, the lighting. Well, it's technically.
Thank you,
Not
Masker. Yes, I'll copy that now then.
Yeah, it's not flat. It's got a slight bump to it, hence why its lighting's slightly different.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's preventable.
Yeah. Should be though, if you.
It
But I-
should be, but you know.
Yeah, because you this is made from cutting out a cross section of a larger, smoothed one, right? Like yeah, the one down here. So you would imagine that. Maybe need a larger piece, so like do like a 7-block one instead of a 5-block one before cutting it. Would help.
Before I make the copy, Masker, will you inform me? Is there permission for anybody that comes across it on our site to copy these, or not? Because I won't copy it from you if it's not, because kind of the things we put down, swap meet type things we put down, anyone can copy. So I'll need your okay before I do a copy of this. But that's what your intention is. Okay.
Oh, now I'm okay. Now I'm seeing what this is. What this is here, right?
It's a shoe.
Yeah, I was looking for the shoe, but I
I'm going
didn't
to call
quite
them
see it
circles,
from the close
I-
on there.
I think it's because the front was open.
Yeah,
You can't, leave the end down, otherwise it's going to stink up in there.
it is. Yeah, I need some furniture in here. This is actually quite a complicated project.
Yeah, well, it's like 2 cylinders with a box joint, and it's all kinds of weird.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see how you do the laces. If there is laces. Are those the
Doubtful.
laces over here?
It's Valkyra. She didn't wear laces on this one.
Okay, so we were allowed to
Thank
to
you,
copy
Master.
the
I've copied the
circles.
circles now.
And
Oh,
then
wow.
anyone can
Actually
just
looks
copy them
cute.
off
Yeah,
of
where's
Gemma
the
again
shoe?
afterwards, I guess. We'll just put them on that public area.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I only did the circles, nothing else.
Yeah, if anyone does have stuff they want to share with other people, I'm sure we can just pop it up in that community area.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll have our own little swapping area.
Swap meet for the stream.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be out all the time, otherwise we won't have. I couldn't put down all the stuff
That's
that we've
true.
got from.
But we'll be able to pull them out during streams.
Well, it's a shame
that's
I
right,
couldn't-
Yeah,
I
it's a good
It's a
idea.
shame I didn't put that claim down and keep it there.
I wish you, yeah, I wish you had.
It really does suck.
Well, you had a claim next to it?
I had a claim next to Gemma's, but I took it down and didn't really think about it. And then someone the next day built that massive castle thing that you were looking at earlier.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah, right on top of what I built.
the ones that built there used to live just downstairs from where I live. They
No,
live-
not those ones. His was over more towards the west, slightly.
Yeah, I was just a tiny bit south of where their claim is right now, actually.
Right.
But it was still, there was just a little tiny box of claimable land, and that was the bit I was gonna get, and I didn't. I was like, damn. Kind of ruined it. I was gonna have like a floating spaceship and like a tractor beam with like trees getting sucked up and stuff. And the way to get up there was you had to jump from a tree to tree, or rock to tree and stuff like that.
Cool.
Thank you for sharing your sharing your claim with the streamers, so everyone could have a look at it. Very nice. I'm looking forward to the boot being finished. I love the way I'd only just noticed you tipped the end of the boot up.
Yeah, that's what I had trouble like identifying the thing too. But yeah, now you can see it best.
Yeah, now I can see it. Yeah.
It's also a little hard to see because there's so many other things in the way, right? From this angle, maybe from the other angle. Oh, and there's pitfalls here. So everyone here, give it a like, by the way.
Yeah, good point.
Remember to pop up here, click the upvote. Like this is what's going to happen, right? Like everyone that's going to have like the high votes is because of some kind of stream or whatever. Like like you're not going to be able to compete if there's like a competition for that stuff just from people randomly passing by. It's going to have to be marketed somehow.
Yeah, make a forum post.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. The forum post, that's true.
Player showcase.
But the thing is, like, if you have this huge, like, I'm not a huge streamer. I barely ever stream, but like you have these streamers that has multiple thousands of people that just, as an army following them around, just going up hundreds of likes.
That's the power of a community, isn't it?
It is. There's a 62 voxel circle. This is the biggest one, okay.
Void said, oh wow, I just realised I have my whole claim templated. They did that for everyone automatically. So
Yeah.
everyone that had a claim in alpha, they have it in their templates area.
Keep in mind, guys, there's a limit to how many voxels you can template as a total. So, can you see that now?
Huge amount though. Yes, yes,
that's
you
true.
can. It's huge. I mean,
Oh yeah, 3 million voxels.
yeah.
Yeah, and I have 5,800 now, but just check that, because sometimes you will be unable to do more if they've templated. If you had like 3 full claims already, and they templated that, and it was very detailed, then you might be running out of space.
You'll get, what will happen then is that you will get an overflow, but that overflow is time limited.
It's
For
weird,
templates too.
Yeah. I
Gem-
think that was the first point, the first reason they did it was because people were worried about that.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
they
true.
gave that guarantee, wasn't it?
Have you taken this here 60 something circle, by the way, Gemma?
No.
Bring it back. It's a bigger one. It's not smoothed, but that doesn't really matter.
Is
Yeah,
this
it's not important, is it? It's moving up.
This is the largest circle she had, I think.
No.
I shall make one 7,000 by 7,000.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you have those calculators, it's pretty easy to make whatever size you want.
I shall do it with graph paper and a pencil.
Yeah, like those grid papers.
Yeah.
He will not be thwarted. You have made a rival this day.
Oh,
I shall
okay.
be conquered.
All right, guys. I have a challenge until the next stream if you want to do something for the community. And what I mean by that is I'm too lazy to do it myself.
Oh, we got that.
Make something like this, but individual templates with the size number. Well, that's how you template. Never mind. But in individual circles, but with no air.
Oh,
Like
wow.
the healed air versions that we were messing around with before.
I could do that with this set.
Wouldn't you have to remove the air on all of them?
Yeah, it would take a long time.
That's
It would be
much
difficult.
harder than making new ones in a vacuum, right?
Maybe, maybe not. It depends how bored you are.
I would go at it from scratch, I think, rather than trying to remove the air from these.
Well, really, I would want to do it with the pixelated versions and smooth them out myself. But
Yeah.
you know, when it's smoothed, it's a lot easier to get your selection to the right size instead of having to try and hope that you don't just delete part of the circle.
Hold on. When it it's easier to do that correctly when it's pixelated though, because you can see exactly where.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right. Okay. Never mind.
Caledorian has the question. I got a question. How do I enlarge a template after it is saved?
You can't
you enlarge
scale
it and
it.
put it down.
You can't really, can you?
You can't. You can't scale voxels.
No.
If that was, I mean.
Yeah. That's basically the answer.
Yeah. Like if you were to make a template out of this shoe, then you
I
can't
thought
place
you
a
could.
larger or smaller shoe afterwards.
Wait, was I given builder here? Okay, well, I'll just delete that.
Cyber Zorro says something in in-game chat here, which is, oh, I forgot to rejoin Observer. That happens when you zone a lot. So, regarding that thing with likes on your claims and stuff, people that are nearby the portal or spire there has a large advantage for random likes compared to people that lives on the very edges of maps. Like he does, for example. That's true.
Until they introduce flying mounts.
Or until it's until maybe you can travel with the ocean.
I just want to fly a robot.
I'm sure that will be in at some point.
Like a jet ski of the air.
Yeah. Like, I want like Silver Surfer kind of thing.
Well, it's kind of like the thing I recommended in one of the streams with firearms and stuff. Instead of making different firearms for the different genres, why not just reskin them? So they got the same stats, they fire the same speed, all of that. But one may look like a crossbow, whereas the other one looks like a blaster of some sort. And like the effect when you fire it is different, and the sound and stuff.
Well, the least complicated thing to change in that whole process is the stats, though. so like, why don't you?
Yeah, but like you could. Why would you want to change the stats if like I'm looking at a balance point of view?
Oh,
That way you can suit all the genres and still have the same weapon.
yeah.
So everyone's balanced. If you were in a PvP situation, you wouldn't want someone who has a plasma canon thing kill you in one hit just because they like sci-fi.
I don't think it's a trap.
Daystars.
Plasma
Daystars.
cannon.
Hi, Daystars. I didn't realise it. Daystars says when you teleport to an island, there should be a list of hot properties on said island, so you could have waypoints to all the great builds.
Yeah, could
That
be.
would be nice, wouldn't it?
Could be like at the portal. There would be like a tourist guide. You know, one of those signs with "You are here."
Yeah.
Interactive map.
That's the thing. Like I've never liked the kind of system Daystar is talking about. Like it's making the people who have a lot of views already get more views, and the people that don't not get as many.
Yeah.
Because it draws the attention to the things that are already getting attention, and I don't like that. I think it should recommend people go to the ones that haven't been seen, just in case there is a hidden gem. You know.
Who's next? Who are we visiting?
You
next?
know what it could be? I have an idea here. Whenever you when you teleport to an island, and you don't teleport to a friend, you just teleport to that zone. You will teleport to a random claim on that island.
And then have to run 20 miles.
Yeah. You don't have a portal spot. You just teleport to a random claim on that island.
That would.
Sort of like a punishment for not knowing where you're going.
Yeah. And I will just build my claim underground, as deep underground as I could, and like a
Just to be
dungeon
a complete troll.
with one exit that is impossible to find, and no
And when they
building.
do
right?
find it, there's some sort of mob that will just insta-kill them.
Yeah.
So basically, you're just going to become a giant troll and annoy everyone that comes
Yeah.
to your
So
plane.
no, basically, I just like people have to like click like on my Facebook page or something to escape.
Wow, that's blackmail.
It's
Blackmailing people now.
Yep.
So all we need now is coin machines on the doors.
Yeah.
All right. Was there anyone else that had something to show us or share with us in the form of templates and such? This is going to be something we do, I think, to run around and get templates from people.
Oh, by the way, there is laces on this boot now. If there wasn't already, I think there is. But right here.
I saw these things here, yeah. But I mean, like,
I didn't actually realize they were the laces.
oh yeah, because they're hidden behind. Okay, right.
And that's like the tongue of the boot hanging down, and there's a window there. And there's a swimming pool for some reason.
Yeah.
Why is there a swimming pool on your boot? Is it?
It's like one of those
Wondering.
children's blow up
That's
swimming
obvious,
pools, right?
That's
Yeah.
obvious. She has so many children, she doesn't know what to do. The only way that you can have a bath time is having a pool.
You just kick them out the window into the pool.
Exactly.
That's
Awesome.
mean.
Let me read up in chat here if anyone had something to share with us.
Okay, so you were right, Gemma. It is for kicking the kids out the window into the pool.
I just thought that as masquerade. Yes, they need some work. The tongue is a slide for kids into the paddling pool. I thought, yeah, she's kicking the poor kids out. No.
Wow. Okay. That just proves that I am not a person for fantasy kind of stuff. That's a giant boot. I'm like, no. No,
In other
I don't
words,
understand it.
Give them the boot. Has got a new meaning in this house.
Yeah, it does, quite literally, yeah.
All right. No one wants to have a visit. Let's see. Not that I could see, anyway.
Yes, for those who don't know, Masca says it's a nursery rhyme.
It's
Doesn't
still
everybody know
fantasy.
that nursery rhyme? I thought everybody knew that nursery rhyme.
It's still fantasy. It's make believe.
You're going to have to type that nursery rhyme into chat, Masca.
What are you
It's got
talking
over
about? Nursery rhyme. The
Yeah,
shoe
the
thing?
woman who lives in the shoe.
Mm.
Isn't that like a full story? I can't remember.
I think there is a book as well.
Disney might have probably made something out
No,
of
I
it.
think it's from. I think it's. Oh man, what is it?
Fairy
Isn't it
tale.
from? Isn't it Swedish? That story.
I don't know.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do, and that's the only bit about it I remember. The rest of the poem I don't remember.
Okay, I can't say for sure, but I feel like this would be one of those Swedish authors, and but I'm not sure. Anywho, we have about we don't have enough time really to move along more, so we'll just hang out here until the stream ends, which is in about maximum 14 minutes.
It's an English rhyme.
It is?
Rhyme. From 1794.
Holy, okay.
And
Oh, Caldorian has fancy flooring. What's your in-game name? Are you Caldorian there too? I wanna see some fancy flooring. I do not have any Caldorian on my in-game friends list.
Me neither.
Caldorian. What? I wasn't paying attention. I was pasting the rhyme into chat.
All right.
Chat, you're gonna get that
Borath.
for copyright.
Borath is the in-game name. Are you in? Are you at your claim now, Borath? I think I saw Borath here before.
Wow, we actually managed to get the name Borat.
That's impressive, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, I don't think you logged off.
So being able to be called like Joe or something.
That's
Take
like
the very first one.
you are the Joe
The one and only.
or the
I
Jack,
didn't get
and
to
then you
call
have
my
like
character what I usually call her. It's already taken.
What was?
My character's name that I usually take, Diamond.
Well, of course that was going to be taken.
It was
Diamond?
already taken.
oh man, all the stripper names were taken.
Oh, a stripper name.
Wow.
Diamond's not a stripper name.
Diamond.
It is.
Diamond.
Diamond is like the #1 stripper name.
Oh
Other
no!
than
Don't
Cindy.
tell me that. No, no, it's not.
Cindy or Candy and Diamond.
Yeah, that would be like the.
Diamond's a stripper's name?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Have you not played GTA?
Oh, I'm very disappointed now. I'm sure you're just teasing me anyway.
We're not. We're
No,
winding
I
you up
honestly
even
not.
more. But yeah, I'm sure people have just kind of looked at that name and been like,
Caldorian.
Strawberry.
To change the subject now, Caldorian, could you friend us so that we can get to you?
my cheeks hurt.
Yeah, there we go. Cyberstar is listing up all of the stripper names in the chat here now. Someone Google top 10 stripper names, please, and
No!
see which is on top.
No!
Give me the results, please. I'm very interested to hear that. But anyways, in the meantime, though, is Borat?
Gemma means jewel. That's not a stripper's name.
Well,
Jewel.
let's just say Diamond is there. There's also Crystal, Roxy, Sherry, Angel, stuff like that. The typical, you know.
Obviously, I don't move in the same circles as you, so...
We watch movies. That's pretty much the circles you need to be
Yeah.
in.
I mean, to be honest, I'm fairly certain there's a lot of people in this this chat that would know that we're right.
Probably. Anyways, Caldorian, are you which is Borat in game? Are you at your claim, so we can come join you? Because we can only stream for another 10 minutes or so. I can't see you here anymore, so I'm assuming you're at your claim.
After that, I will definitely be going, because today is my Happy's birthday.
Oh, well, I appreciate you spending 4 hours with us first
Yes,
then in the
we
morning.
had to talk about it, and I said, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Yeah, whatever makes you happy." Because he is awesome,
That is
and I don't deserve him.
that is true. With your stripper name.
Wow. At least he's gonna have a nice birthday.
It gets worse, doesn't it? It just gets worse.
Yeah, this gonna
This
stay
is
on.
going downhill fast.
I think I'm just gonna get ejected eventually from the land. You can no longer build here.
Dang it, though. I think my cooldown for the teleport to friend thing is not over
Log
yet.
out and log back in.
Oh, it works?
Does that really do it?
Yeah.
That resets that cooldown. Okay, that's awesome.
Wow.
I told you like the first time I was in the stream.
Well, I have bad memory.
Nobody.
Yeah, but we don't listen to you.
Well, you see what's going on when you're talking in stream. It's hard to pay attention to the chat all the time.
Yeah.
And I think, why does this always happen when I'm about to stop streaming? Like now there's like, how many? 51. I think that's the most we've ever had in this stream.
It's because you've been streaming for a long time.
I should just keep streaming like consistently for a whole day.
Just do like an entire week stream.
5,000 people in the chat after a while. Yeah.
Just a face cam of you just sleeping.
Okay, so now I'm somewhere else, and now we'll see if I can teleport to Borat.
Red 8 knows.
Yes.
Red 8
Excellent.
knows says, ask the question. In this game, you do not kill.
Yeah.
That was posed as a question.
Not yet. There will be. There will at least be PvE. I'm not sure if there will be PvP, but generally now there's no challenges at the moment, other than using your brain to build cool things.
Like me, I totally meant to build that thing, but I couldn't recreate.
Deconstruct building techniques.
There's been a lot of talk about how PvP will work, and there will be PvP.
There will be. But
Even PvP against property, in fact. But you will be able to protect your property from that if you want to opt out of the
Isn't
PvP
that-
versus property.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there will be PvP.
Isn't that
And
technically
PvE.
PvP? Player versus buildings.
yeah, they've been saying like people will. So see, this is the thing, and I will comment on these floors in a second, but. They are adding some form of in-game scripting. We don't know in what shape yet, but there will be some way that you can set up events, triggers, those kind of things. So people will be able to basically like maybe build a PvP arena with specific rules and challenges in it on their claim. That might be an option.
That would be
we
amazing.
don't know if there will be full-on world PvP everywhere. That's probably not going to be the case on all servers, at least.
Yeah, that's probably doubtful. But it would, because it's not a typical MMO kind of thing, RPG, there's not going to be factions, races, all that kind of stuff. So it's a matter of having that much that you can do, that you feel like you're limited because there's so much to do. Your brain just overloads. You're just like, and you just sit there for hours and you don't know what to do.
That's true.
You know what I mean? When you're trying to build something, you're like, wow.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Damn it.
I have that feeling also every time I want to make a video, and every time I want to make a tutorial for anything, I have that feeling. Like there's so many things I want to squeeze into there in as little of time as possible that I kind of overload.
I just wanted to say that for people who, because there's been a few people that have mentioned it, for people who want to know about how the combat will work, there are some videos of combat
In EverQuest Next.
In EverQuest, yeah, but that's EverQuest Next and EverQuest Landmark. That was before they separated them all out.
It's going to be pretty much identical, isn't it? It's not going to be the exact same, but almost identical.
The combat?
Yeah.
Combat, but I don't think there's going to be very great.
Because there's not going to be special abilities like spells and stuff. So
Yes, I will.
In EverQuest it will
Landmark.
be.
Yeah, in EverQuest there will, but not in Landmark.
No, what is coming in EverQuest is coming in Landmark first.
No, I'm just saying the fact that there won't be like spells and stuff because there's not going to be races or classes. So you're not going. He actually said that in one of his videos. I can't remember.
The thing I've heard about combat in Landmark is basically it works the way that you use a pick normally, or an axe. Basically, you have like this what's it called, the circle thing that you target things with your pick.
Yeah.
And you just swing with it. And that's
Well,
basically how combat works.
You're going to have to show me where they've said that.
I can't remember. It could have been in one of the live streams.
Yeah, it wasn't Ko's stream. That same thing I was referring to before.
Well, I'm
said that there
referring
was
to certain things from like different ones.
Where they've said that there's not going to be spells.
Well, that I don't know. I just know that like the targeting
I've
mechanics
never
is.
seen any of that.
It was that same video you linked to me, I think. No, it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't, because that was
it
before
can't
they
be.
even mentioned Landmark.
Also, by the way, just before, since I've been here a while now, thanks for having us, Borath. Thanks, it's a cool floor. I think I've seen this floor before, though. Isn't that the thing from the Greed, or something
Yeah, it is.
similar?
This one with the red bits is.
I haven't seen it this massive before. I've only seen like the actual, like the piece, the one that you can join up. Anyways, just I need to. I know we're in the middle of a conversation here now, but we have these, and click like, by the way. I need to give out a little bit of information before the stream is over. The one I give out a couple of times per stream. You see these links that travel through the chat here. Make sure that you head on to my Facebook and my YouTube, and possibly Twitter, if you want as well, to get heads up on when these streams are happening, when tutorials are coming out, when other information is coming out. There is a video which is posted on the front page of my YouTube at the moment, the first one there, which has a competition in it. The competition is for lunar anklets, and you should head over there right away after the stream is ended, because that's probably the last chance you have at getting in on that competition. We run out soon, I guess. I don't know how many is left. So watch that video, see how you partake in the competition to get lunar anklets. Also, if you or your friend need more beta keys, there's another competition going on my Facebook page. The same video explains that competition, how you do it. But basically, there's a daily post, and everyone that replies to that post on Facebook will have a chance to win a beta key, or even some of the founders packs. And these are all of them are permanent, but some of them are also with the founders pack bonuses, like Trailblazer stuff. That's it. That's what I want to squeeze in there before the stream is over.
May I just post a thread to the bit that talks about things like combat and what's coming in?
Absolutely, we can keep chatting a bit on about that. I just wanted to, because now like the stream is now officially over.
I just wanted to post it before we close in the chat.
Right, yeah, post ahead.
There you go. And it talks about the various stages of combat that will be coming out as well. Okay, that was all I wanted to see.
Excellent.
Okay.
Well, I would like to thank Gemma for ignoring her husband today on his birthday to come here and hang out with us.
I'll make it up.
And also Details for hanging out with us today, and finally figuring out how he did that weird micro voxel / other weird details thing. We're going to be exploring that further. You're welcome back later, by the way. You weren't annoying in the chat, so you can come back if you want.
Awesome.
And we'll see you guys in a later stream. These streams are always they start 10 a.m. GMT +1, or CET, I mean, Central European time on weekends, Saturday, Sunday. This week we'll be streaming a bit more often. At least I will. I'm not sure when you guys are on. It's not going to be a regular. It's not going to be something I put on YouTube. It's just going to be like a hangout again, even more of a hangout than this is.
Surprise hangout.
Yeah, surprise hangout, pop-up hangout. So I hope to see you for that, and there will also be, I'll be streaming a lot of other games because I have nothing to do this week. I'm just sitting at home alone doing nothing. So thanks again, guys. See you
Bye,
later.
everyone.